So where do I start with this story? So I'm in South Dekalb Mall. If you're not familiar, it's in Atlanta, Decatur area on the east part. It's the ratchet hood. It's where I grew up from, so I can say that. So I'm going in there to get a suit, do some more shopping around for the shoot, etc., etc. So I go into the store where I'm trying to get a suit, trying to get, my pants measured and hemmed. I'm trying to get everything altered or whatever. So I'm just in this store trying to figure it all out. So as I'm in the store, I'm on the phone with my best friend Leah. Shout out to Leah. I'm on the phone with her and I'm FaceTiming. So as I'm FaceTiming her, I'm telling her like, hey, this is what I see. This color, I see the gold here with the fabric that has this shiny like material. Like we're going back and forth in details, just talking about what I'm seeing, what I'm not seeing, what we could do differently, what I could wear, etc., etc., etc. So as I'm going through this with her on FaceTime, I'm looking down. I hear a guy that says, well, before that, I said, what did I say to her? I said, girl, I love this. Yes. Like, I love this suit. So immediately after that, there's this random guy that comes out of nowhere and says, but that ain't in your size. Sir, who are you talking to? Then you turn around and you have a cross on your heart. Make that make sense for me. So then he said he holds his hands up, hey man, I apologize. I didn't know. And I said, you didn't know, but you didn't care to know either because you didn't even speak. You didn't even say, welcome to, hello, nothing. So then he goes back and forth with me about he's going to try to call another store to see if they have the suit sizes that I need and all this stuff. And I was just like, you know what? You don't have to do that. Just give me the card and I'll call all the different stores around myself. I'm good. As I'm getting my suit off the rack, he then turns back around and say, you're going to break some hearts after this, right? And I was like, no, I don't do what you just did to me. What you just displayed is what I'm taught not to do. Shut him down. Shut him down. Shut him down. Like, you are not a Christian. You're not going in the Christian ways and acts. Yes, I drink. Yes, I smoke. Yes, I party. Yes, I turn up. But I'm still a Christian. And I probably set better examples being myself on my everyday base more than you and your sweaty forehead that got all dripped on it and your yellow red sweater with your cross tie on. And you thinking that you just running the principles of the revelations of the way Jesus walked and how he ran through and got married and Adam and Eve. You don't even know who this is for. You don't even know if I was a wardrobe stylist shopping for someone else. You don't know if I was secret shopping. You don't know anything of my story. You're trying to shoot me down in the middle of this store, in the middle of this suit store, trying to humiliate me to the fullest. You're trying to break me in front of all of these people. I know that I'm a thick boy, okay? I see all this body, yada, yada. Like, I know who I am. I know my body. We talk all these things and we go through all these principles and all these settings and stories in the Bible and the ways of God and the way he walked. But you can't even identify with what a Christian truly is because you're not even showing any examples of what a Christian truly is. A Christian person is not supposed to judge, shoot down, and humiliate a person that's innocently just trying to find a suit. I mean, it's getting ridiculous and y'all wonder why people don't go to church anymore. You wonder why people don't pick up the Bible and read anymore. You wonder why people don't go in these social gatherings before the pandemic and socialize for Bible study anymore. You wonder why people are not on these prayer calls. You wonder why people are not walking down the aisle saying, I need to be prayed for, put some holy oil on me, put it on me, put it on me. You wonder why people do not go nowhere near those sacred, very just personal settings because y'all pick these innocent people from the streets or wherever they're coming from apart. I was born and raised in the church. I grew up in the church. I was a part of Bible study. I was a superintendent. I was in the choir. I was literally cleaning the church. I would fry the fish on Sundays after service for church. I was a part of the revival study. Like, I was a part of the after school, all these programs. My sister is a pastor. Shout out to Pastor O. So when I see these people that's of God doing ungodly things, no, we're not perfect as Christians, but we do have to set an example and set a tone. And then, not to add, I'm a black gay male. So I know when I walk in a black church, I already know I'm pretty much going to be hammered on top of my head of, you ain't this, your back ain't strong, you feminine, you this. Where do we go if we can't go to church? Where do we turn to if the pastor's taking our money from the tithes and offering? Who do we run to? Who can I run to fill this empty space? Who can I run to when I need love? Who can I run to? Who? I can't go to the straight crowd because they're going to think I want their man. I can't go to the gay folks because they're going to read me for filth. Can't go to the lesbians because they don't think I'm hard enough. The studs don't think I'm hard enough. I can't go to church because I'm going to be told that I'm not going to go to heaven. Where do I go? Where... And it's so frustrating because we set these examples in church. We set it up in church. We break people down in church. We break people apart on the church pavement. We have to learn how to stop judging people. You don't know what type of day I had. I could have been on the edge. I could have been like, oh my God, I'm 225 pounds. I'm just going to go in this store and I'm just going to get me a suit and I'm just going to feel good for this Sunday because this Sunday I want to look good. And then I go in the store and you shoot me down. We ain't got your size. That ain't your size. We got to be careful of what we say and what we do to people. Then as I'm finding my pens, I'm walking around. At this point, I said, sir, I don't even want your services. Please just leave me alone. I can buy my shoes, my socks. I can do everything that I need to do to not have you, okay? So I told him, I was like, let me just find the rest of the stuff on my own. He was like, well, let me know if you need me. Bye. So I'm walking around the store. Mind you, I had to text my best friend, was like, girl, don't even call me back. I'm so irritated. I'll call you when I get in the car. Because I didn't want to be walking around in their store on the phone, vocalizing how upset I was, but still purchasing their stuff. So I was just like, I'm just going to ignore all what just took place, find my suit, and get the fuck out. So as I'm walking around, I'm looking for the pants. And again, these super slim pants. I'm like, oh my fucking God. I'm not super slim. Why do they keep having pants in here that are cut so thin? So I'm like, okay, I have to go 2 sizes up because obviously my size in a super slim is 2 sizes smaller. So I'm pulling up the pants, I'm looking at the fabrics and on them, and I'm turning them, flipping them. Then I hear this guy say, can I ask you something personal? I turn around to him. And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? He's like, when you seen me earlier, did I have on glasses? Or no, I didn't have on glasses? Or you know if I had on glasses or not? And I said, no, you didn't have on glasses. So I lied. You did have on glasses. But now your blind ass gonna have to walk around and find your glasses because I'm not helping you. You set them on where you tried to read me, and now I can read you because you can't read me because you can't even see me. You can't even see me at this point. So this is what you get. Karma just turned and came and like a boomerang. Just knocked everybody out and now it's back at you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's just like, all right, well, again, I'm sorry about earlier. Y'all all right? And I'm like, Pastor, go on to your next person. Go on and get your tithes and offering from the next person. Go on and get some ushers. Go on, Pastor. Go on. Leave me, my sinner self, alone. So then I leave, ring everything up, get my receipt, walk out. I'm like, okay, cool. That was terrible, but again, I'm in South Dekalb Mall, this ratchet mall. So then I get to, South Dekalb Mall has like 3 restaurants that's now open with 6 stores, food restaurants that's closed. Like, I'm like, what is going on here? So they got American Deli, some crap restaurant that's like fast food, and then there's this Chinese spot. I forgot the name of the Chinese spot in South Carolina Mall, but if you're from Atlanta, you know what you know what Chinese spot I'm talking about. You come through the mall and it's right in that corner. That's where I was trying to go. So I was intrigued to go there because there was this big sign that said the wings are back. So, you know, I'm from Atlanta, so wings, Chinese wings, whatever type of wings I want. Thick boys, we like wings. So I need my wings extra crispy, dipped in some lemon pepper. Or I like them to be smoked. Or I like them to be like a garlic parmesan with some okra on the side. But I knew I couldn't get okra because it's that Chinese. So I knew I couldn't get that. But I wanted to get some wings. So I go in line. I got my music on in my ear, and I'm telling the guy, I'm like, hey, I know you got wings. Can I go ahead and get that 10-piece with some fried rice and a little bit of the lo mein on the side? Thank you. As I'm telling him this, he's cutting me off. No wings. And I'm like, are you out of wings? He's like, we don't have wings. This sign right here says that there are wings here. And then it specifically says the wings are back. So you telling me that there aren't no wings here? No flats, no wings. Then I tell him, so what do y'all got? What is this on the wall for? Wings to fucking fly the fuck out of here? Is that what the wings y'all were talking about? The wings are back for me to fly the fuck out of here. Man. I love my city. I love where I was born and raised. But I'm good on South Carolina Mall. I'm good. I'm good. I obviously didn't eat there. So then I walk down through the food court. As I'm walking out the mall, I'm like, I'm gonna just get some on the way, whatever. Then I see Piccadilly's. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't seen the Piccadilly's in forever. I walk in there, giving the lady, you know, what I want. She's putting it on the tray, slamming everything like she got a fucking problem with me. And I'm just like, you know, this place is just, why is everybody operating like crazy? So then she slides them on. She hands me my, you know, food or whatever, and I close it, slide it down. As I'm sliding it down, I get to the drink part. I didn't get a drink because I just didn't want a drink. I was just like, I just want the food. I think I got Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes, and green beans. I just wanted something really like yummy for my body, yada, yada, yada. So I'm sitting up here walking down, sliding down, and she's like, type it on the computer, then say hello.
Your total is $14.38.
And I'm like, hey, how are you?
She's like, your total is $14.38.
I'm like, okay, I gotta get the fuck out this mall. I was like, ma'am, does this come with a drink? Because it's $14. Like, do I get a napkin? Do I get a straw? Do I get a fork? A bag? It's over there. And I'm like,
Okay. Bitch. Don't point over there like that.
Because for one, the fountain is actually behind me. So you should have said the fountain is behind you and the bags and all of the rest of the stuff that you would need is right this way. You did not have to do, what is wrong with y'all? I didn't tell you to work at Piccadilly's. I didn't tell you to go on Google and submit your resume and type in that you want to give me Salisbury steak and fried fish every day. I didn't tell you to get that job. I'm over people's attitudes. I'm over people's nasty ways. I'm over people talking to me like they are mentally challenged. Do you know who the fuck you're talking to? I will call your manager. I will email. I will send a tweet out to your company. I will DM everyone all receipts of what you did and videos of what you did, and make sure that I let them know of how nasty and disgusting you were on their job, for their company. I'm that one. And I'm also Joe Work, bitch.